This is 2 Ezra 15 and verse 14. It says, woe to the world and to them that dwell therein.
Yeah, woe to the world, yo. And them that dwell therein. Last time I checked, everybody living in the world right now. And he said, woe unto you. The prophet Ezra, when he see it, he said, woe is me. Woe is me. Who shall deliver me in those days? At the beginning of famine, great death, destruction. Because believe it or not, you will be a dead body going to Port Antonio Street. You see me? My brother say morning. At one point in the day, a bar when you see people dead, it's going to be the norm. Right? You have dog and drunk and yam dead body. All the people who walk past, guess what? The body will be lying down on the street soon. Right? Which is the judgment of our Heavenly Father for the wickedness that you have done.
Right? For the sword and their destruction draw it nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Yeah, for the sword and their destruction draw it nigh. Their destruction is very close. Because you trust, basically, you basically make the so-called white man hear God. And the scripture tell you the first law, right? You're supposed to have no God before the Most High. And you worship the cracker, the white Christ, that's sitting there down there, so. You worship Mr. Trump. Right? You worship the so-called white man or whatever God they want to put before you.
They said long live Putin or 80.
Yeah.
They must have long live Putin. Yeah.
You see them already get beaten. I should say, why would he be beaten anymore? Anymore. He shall revolt more and more. So guess what? The ultimate judgment is coming, yo. The scripture tell you if you have a rebellious son, is when he not listen, what you do? You bring him to the gates and big stone, feed him to death. So the most say you carry the ultimate judgment, yo. The death.
And the ultimate big stone them are coming in the form of the missile.
Gun.
What? It says, and swords in their hands, for there shall be sedition among men.
Yes, you're going to find out, so guess what? All along me have vote for them idiot here. Is me referring to big nose, Andrew Holness. I don't vote for idiot Porsche, which gone out I see now. But so we are going to lower light bill and we are going to dictate to IMF. Which is all rubbish. Big nose town so now get prosperity. All now they can't see it. So now guess what, now going to see how them lie to it, them deceive it. So now go basically rebel. When shit hit the fan, because right now I live life. Is the moon not known yet?
I can interject. You have this politician that came to the funeral today over here, Damon Crawford, because it was rumored that him going to run against Darren Vaz's wife to this constituency. And you see when him enter the church, it's like the people them get up and start chant in a one big arrangement.
You used to be here?
Yeah.
And
start praising like when they see coming, start praising.
Yes.
Yeah,
literally when you out there.
I know that when Darrell Vaz stepping at the church, they must there like saying power. Like no, they might make a mockery against Darrell Vaz.
Yeah, me here twice. You see me say walk on a celebration and go on. So me there for a few church go up still. You see me, because basically this more dead is a faggot, yo. You see me? So, Kalalali Awashim shall put in that one to death. And all over problem with that, guess what? You're next.
Done.
It
says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another.
Yes, so you're going to have sedition here. Men rising up against the government. Right? So, Darrell Vaz are one of them. Big Nose are one of them. Your own politician, them. You see me? So, whoever win, I feel them far. The man are going to approach your house.
People right? Protest against the one who are hating them.
Yeah, they're just as well.
They are sufferment.
Yeah. Right, so that's why you have the yellow vest protest right now in France. You see me, have people are going against the Brexit thing. Once again, this is going to basically collapse the British Empire, which is true. Is if that go on, when that failure, Britain done, which is our prophecy. Because all of these kingdoms is coming to an end. Ultimately, America as well, believe it or not. And China is not the next world power.
It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Yes, so they're not going to give a shit what Big Nose want to say. They're not going to give a crap when the opposition for PNP, you don't know him. You see me, want to say. They're not going to give a crap what the military want to say. They're not going to give a crap what the police force want to say. Because scripture say what? And the course of their action, read it out.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yes, so they're going to get them guns. They're going to get them machete or big stone, whatever weapon with them have. You see me? Right, whatever power them have to do them will, they will, because them find us all of them leaders them deceive them. So we have to take matters in our own hand. Right, we are going to run shit now.
Even the same police and military where I'm going to try to hold it, contain it for a while, but when you realize, look, this thing useless, because even the same situation where them I try to protect government from it to come up on them,
and them family.
Exactly, so them same man have even have sedition. Just the same, just like the regular man on the street.
Yeah, as a speaker of that, that's what they is right now in France. Right. So because the police force right now, they must say, yo, them are planning to protest too. Right. Because they will go on. We now get paid overtime. They have a lot of back tax for we. And basically they are civilians themselves, citizens of the country themselves. So whatever the people them protest, we face it too. So they might come to realize, me always wonder how them did that still, you know. How do you stop my people from protesting, the same thing will affect me?
It's a psychology, a strict psychology they use with the military, you know what I mean? Basically, anything them tell the military or the police so that they go to do it, but yet say them see them being affected by the same policies. You know what I mean?
Which one are the elite them say military men are like dumb dogs? Or pawns or something like that. Basically just the billion of the master. That's military men and they have JDF. Like for instance them down the clear them go down in Tivoli. Right, them they in Mobile, them in St. Catherine, right, that police the people, but basically get oppressed just like them.
And they will kill them people so easily, you know what I mean, for even nothing. Yep. You know what I mean, been thinking that, look, them somehow serve some higher, you know what I mean, calling or something, you know, but at the end of the day, the same thing where the little man on the street of face, it will go back to them, as he saw the elite and give a figure about them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because a good example is this, them have footage. I should say America have drones that watch ISIS in Iraq. You see me? And America mandate, so-called mandate is for destroy ISIS, that's what them say. But them have so much footage of ISIS with one big mass camp of them and them never fire not even one shot.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And look how much GF in the American army.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you ask them and them go and even shoot Iraqi kids. You know what I mean? But if you ask them, listen, what this war for? If you reason with them,
I don't know.
I follow all this.
Yeah. I just give it up for every animal, follow others.
I will never follow the order of the abortion and shine. Hypocrites.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
And that's what's going to spark this year, because the food will get cut. And you now can't find the work basically for your family. The economy, the currency in general is going to fail. The economy, the regular life, you know, society is going to fail. You go shop and go buy some food or go on ATM, withdraw some money, because we just get paid. Go dance, go floss and drink some rum and you eat that friend them. That's gonna done away with you.
In a time of emergency, naturally certain things get put aside, you know what I mean? Shipping, where basically go up and look at the shipping map, like a daily transit ships throughout the world of transport, food and other essential products. You see how busy it is. I mean, even here in Jamaica, we are the ones that basically supply us. And I mean, ships with food. And in a time of war, all of them things are going to get cut off. You know what I mean? So nobody think you have ships that come to Jamaica, go past them aircraft carriers, kept bringing ships come here, bringing food come here. You know what I mean? That won't be a thing at the past.
German submarine basically starve Britain.
Right.
Because them cut off, the basically was a surprise onto the British army. Because them basically start bomb them ships. And also them food supply. Yeah, them food supply, So they must starve them army. So they almost come to a retreat. And then America come in.
In a time of war, food supply and them things that belong to the government and the state of emergency. Any resources in the country, them can basically seize it. You know what I mean? Because you don't know how long that war is going to take. You know what I mean? So all the resources in the country, them basically grab a hold on it and basically distribute it according to how them will. You know what I mean?
2nd Ezra 16 and 18, it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when this evil shall come? Alright. Behold, verse 19 says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Back then when the Mosai, back then when the children of Israel come out of Egypt, you know what I mean, the Mosai a couple days thirst, you know what I mean, and what? Them start curse again, you know what I mean, and you reach one point of the Mosai, they have to kill out a whole heap of them, you know what I mean, because no matter the miracles we them do, and no matter how help them out, you know, as them reaching a little difficulty, you know what I mean, back to square one again, you know what I mean, so people out, tell them, man.
2nd Ezra 16 verse 68 says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
Yeah, so when the rioting start because they lack of bread, you know what go on? State of emergency is going to get declared. Marshal law. You see me? After hours, the brother they explain up after 1 point, guess what? They regularize JCF and JDF. You want to say fuck it. You see me? You know what go on now? Foreign troops going to come in your land and them not going to give a crap. You see me? Them not going to care. Just like when the hurricane they go on in Katrina in where the place is New Orleans, right? The military never give a crap. You see me? Them basically them say, yo, if you come up and say like you come out of the city, gunshot. And then kill a lot of people, you see them stay down there and suffer and starve. That's why I speak earlier and say, yo, one shall desire to go into the next city and then I'm going to be able to do it, yo.
Because they're not supposed to be commuting in a state of emergency,
right.
Whereby you have to stay there.
That's right, even if you are dead young.
Right.
And they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols.
Hey, and at this point, guess what? The mark of the beast is a hard-party chip. It's going to be implemented mandatory. So you're going to have what you call detention centers, concentration camp, right? Teach you one good one. Hopefully them use it. Right? Like for instance, the main high school them, right? National arena that they did in the state of emergency will go on 2020 Valley, right? I'm going to use them basically to cheat people. And so guess what? Because them on stage of false flag as well, and you're going to have biochemical warfare, disease breaking out. So yeah, what is it? With the state, it's in a technique so we can track and monitor you and ration you as well, ration food to you, right? But if not, it's when you refuse it and you're being an enemy of the state, and you're going to get put to death if you're not off your how about you will try. Yeah, some people will say, oh, we know eventually going to try to rebel and get put to death. But it's going to say either lose his life or your how shall I see it shall find it. So if you lose it for something else, I feel a problem that.
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot.
Yeah, so ultimately you're going to get destroyed if you accept that shit.
For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Right?
It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
You need no interpretation, yo. It's not an explanation. That's clear to the point. Spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So if I go on to you people, yo, Christ keep telling us in Ezekiel 21st chapter, Verse 9 and down say, I sword is sharp, and it shall be upon my people, Israel. And so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Spanish Latinos, the sword is coming down upon you, where 2/3 of for your destruction.
And especially those that fear the Heavenly Father. Because when you fear the Heavenly Father, you never subscribe to the ways of the so-called elite. You never subscribe to them skin, them chip. You see? So therefore, they will come down for us even harder than how them come down for the rest of them. Because the Rasta man are going to believe them righteous and don't have to check. Same problem, just shave him and give him a piece of bread and let him go. But once we call out your boss, them and shy, now them all say, yo, you forget that.
Guard, good is set against evil. Right, so when we have contrary forces here, and we nevertheless, we know we endure, we're going to get delivered. Right, some true death, like if I get put to death, it's a precious in the sight of Yahweh Shem Shai. It's the death of his saints. And so them will basically get beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai. Is him basically live with him, live and reign him 1,000 years, so they might come back. Paul tell you that. Isn't it? One, so even chance be that you get somewhere executed, right, for the faith, or you get beheaded for the faith, yo, accept it, yo, with high honor. Like Stephen as a brother, sir. What? Right, Steve? Because we know that some man that have basically glorify the Most High through death, some through persecution get touched and get delivered, some man get spiritual power, but we don't know which lot will fall it. We just have to accept any lot and honor it.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
Yeah, as curfew is alright, we need to take you out. For instance, we look up the law NDRP, right? Sure say the government and the state of emergency can basically detain your goods them. If you have some flour we have save up, it's rice or tin food them, government can kick off your door, take you out to your house, they give carry a concentration camp and take away food and distribute it. That's them law. Right, one.
Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
So the elect will be tried. I'm going to go through this, so I don't know when you have to talk about right. We're not go through time of Jacob trouble. We will. Right, but guess what? It's for basically a purification. Right, so for acceptable without blemish in front of the Lamb. Yahweh Shem Shai. Right, being found perfect.
Probably we believe say I'm going to win favor with the master and sit down for a master lap. So the time of Jacob trouble, the comment.
Because let's say when you come to serve God, they prepare yourself for temptation.
Yep.
Then it's gonna come, man.